Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius and their person. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sag. And these are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. Angel Spirits Guides, please show us what messages want to come out for Sagittarius and their person. What is the overall energy, please? Strength and the Queen of Pentacles. We have Leo and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hermit, Virgo again. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so definitely having the strength and courage to be more grounded and stable, you know, in your life or at work. You're thinking about a lot of different options, though, as far as, you know, deep connections. Things that you're passionate about. Yeah. And we have the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with an earth sign. And could be very focused on money right now, focused on career. You know, but I'm also getting that, you know, it's time to, you know, rest, relax, take a step back, go within. You know, dive deep into yourself, into your purpose, into your soul. What is your energy at this time, please? Four of Swords, yes. Page of Cups. So yeah, definitely wanting to rest and, you know, take a step back. You know, you might be wanting to give your cup of love somewhere, or, you know, just be more open-hearted in general. This could be, you know, with someone from your past, or this could be someone that you're in a connection with now. You know, even someone in the future if, you know, you don't have anyone right now, but this could be, you know, just wanting to start new in romance and love. Being more, you know, open-hearted and vulnerable. What is their energy, please? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Page of Pentacles, yeah. So, you know, this person could be needing, you know, patience and time. They could be, you know, just working on finances, or just thinking that they don't have a lot to offer at this time. Needing to be more stable and abundant. How do you see them? The Tower, 333 on the timer. And the Hierophant. So either you were in a commitment with this person and it came to an end, or they are in a commitment somewhere else and it needs to come to an end. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, there needs to be an end of heavy cycles, heavy burdens, heavy, you know, betrayal, pain. Something needs to come to an end. Whoa, yeah, Three of Swords. Yeah. You know, this definitely could be somewhere that they've planted seeds already. But heartache, heartbreak, pain, betrayal, I mean, that needs to just be done with. The cycle needs to be closed if it's not already. How do they see you? The Fool, Aries energy. Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so they see you as definitely wanting to start something new. Definitely surrendering to the universe. You've put a lot of time and effort and possibly finances into this connection. And so, you know, you're at a crossroads. You know, I'm just getting to, you know, that if someone's trying to compete with you at work or in career, you know, or just in general, that, you know, you're not feeling, you know, that this person is mature. You know, it could be someone who's, you know, like I said, it could just be at work, or someone's just being, you know, wanting tit for tat games, and you're just over it. You don't want to have that feeling. You don't want to have those games in your life. You don't need to compete with anyone, right? You're more mature than that. You know, when you learn to stop playing the games, then, you know, the games will stop completely. You know that you don't want to put your precious time or energy towards any games or any competition or combativeness. You know that it needs to just go away. And that you have the strength and courage to, you know, put that aside and put an end to it. Any manipulation, exactly. Any mind games, any games in general. How do you feel about them? The Page of Wands, Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, you feel, you know, this person could be either judging you or judging themselves and just thinking that, like I said, they don't have a lot to offer at this time. You know, but there's a lot of love here. You know, someone definitely wants to come through with some emotions, love, you know, being more open-hearted. How do they feel about you? Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, definitely you are completely done with any competition or combativeness. Yeah. You know, you're putting your energy towards new projects, new people, new connections, you know, people that want to collaborate in a healthy way, people that bring positivity and productivity to your life, people that want to see you do well, people that want to cheer you on, you know, for your future, for brighter days, calmer waters. Yeah, Queen of Cups, loving, nurturing connections. What are your actions in the 3D, please? Yeah, oh my goodness, Queen of Cups again. Yep, exactly. Death, rebirth. Yeah, you are definitely done with the past. Five of Cups. Yep, absolutely. Done with any sorrow, depression, heartache. You're starting new. You know, you're being more kind and loving and nurturing to yourself and to others. You know, what you put out into the world, you get back. You are worthy of loving, healthy, growing, nurturing relationships. And you know this. You know that you're not looking back. You're looking towards your positive future. What are they doing in the 3D? Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so they're being very stubborn about, you know, a decision. They're in their head. I just want to say they're hard-headed because this, you know, they're just being very hard-headed. And they rather be right than be happy. Or they rather be, you know, just stuck in their head than to, you know, move fast toward happiness and joy. They're comfortable being stuck. They're comfortable being at a standstill in their life. What are your messages towards them? If you could say anything at all, what would you say to this person? 5 of Swords. Yeah. That Devil. Yep. Exactly. Huge blockage here. Let's see. One more, please. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Huge blockage for this love. For this soulmate connection. There's mind games, manipulation, fear. You know, it could be addictions. It could be codependency. But it's a huge block for any loving connection. Any loving, nurturing soulmate connection. What is the outcome, please? Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. Yeah, you're definitely moving forward quickly for passion and love and romance. A nurturing, loving, kind connection, whether this is with this person or another person or, you know, by yourself. You know, because you don't need any toxicity in your life. You don't need mind games. You're good on your own. You can do it. You have the strength and courage. You have all the tools that you need to move forward. What is the advice, please? Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. The High Priestess and Justice. Yeah, definitely use your intuition. Definitely get your life balanced. To get your world and your life to where you want it to be for your future. For your brighter future, so that way you can have a solid offer come in. You know, or you can make a solid offer. You know, in the right path, in the right direction that you want your life to go in. You are the creator of your life. You are, you know, the High Priestess. You know deep down inside what you want. You know you're worthy of all the good things in life. You want a solid offer. That's all that you are going to accept is a solid offer. I'm going to get Hidden Truth Oracle messages for this connection, please. What are the Hidden Truth messages that need to come out for this connection, please? I remember every detail of that day. I want to be more than friends. I am so attracted to you. I'm going to get one more for advice. For amazing Sag, what message needs to come through for Saggy, please? Create. You are being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. I love these so much. These are the messages I have. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.